Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we started on, well, I'm not going to say exactly what we started on, but it's something interesting. It definitely is. If you guys have not played this game yet, you'll find out soon enough. Let me drag my mic a little bit closer to my mouth so I can pull my face away from the screen so that my field of view isn't just completely obstructed. Alright, let's take a look at our quest, shall we? A cornered rat. The Thalmor are just as puzzled as we are about why dragons are returning. I learned that they are looking for a blade named Esbern, who Delphine says is an expert on ancient dragon lore. We need to find him before the Thalmor do, and we need to talk to Brynjolf, which is the man talking right now. However, we're going to deselect this main quest and select this one. Brynjolf in Riften seems to be involved in some nefarious activities and has convinced me to take part in one of his schemes, steal Madesi's ring. And it's been a while since I've recorded, so if you guys aren't aware of what happened, in the last episode we talked to this man, Brynjolf, who asked us if we could steal Madesi's ring and plant it on Bran Shay, I believe his name was. And Brynjolf, in the meanwhile, is going to be giving a distraction, which is a pretty interesting distraction as well. So let's watch it for a little bit.
You need to hear this.
Do we? What do we need to hear, Brynjolf? Go ahead. You have the floor, literally.
Pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
No one's pushing or shoving. Any time now, Brynjolf. And also, what time is it? It's 8:43 p.m. I love how I think you can do this at any point, and it's just funny because obviously why would everybody still be in the marketplace around 9 p.m.? You know, that's the time people are going to be home with their families doing Nord stuff, doing Mead stuff, you know what I mean? So it looks like Brynjolf's a little glitched at the moment.
Over here.
I believe he tries to sell some potions, like a traveling salesman.
What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Hey man, don't knock wisp essence.
simple
It's gotten rid of my impotence. Just kidding. Adrenoch has very powerful. All right, let's stop going. Let's stop going down that line of thought. All right, so here we have a sliding door with an apprentice lock. Someone is still seeing me, though, so it'd probably be a good idea to cast Muffle, although I don't think we need it. This first quest is extremely easy. We have 51 lockpicks. An apprentice is not really that difficult of a lock, as my lockpick gets broken, but what else is new? Where are you, sweet spot? There you are. Come on, work for me. You know you want to. Oh my god, did we just lose 2 lockpicks to an apprentice lock? We sure did, but let's pretend that we didn't. There we go. Okay, inside we have Madesi's strongbox, locked by another lock. However, this one's novice. That's quite alright, especially when we don't even need to move our lockpicking apparatus. So we have 50 gold. Garnet. I've started to only take, I forget what they're called. We can find out right now if we go to miscellaneous. Flawless. Yeah, I've started to only take flawless stuff just because look how many things that we actually don't have a lot. At least we don't have a lot of gems. But if we go into apparel, we should have a ton. Oh, I dropped them all. That's right. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was dropping everything into the river. I dropped pretty much everything just because we're never going to have merchants are never going to have enough gold, and yeah, I could go search them out, whatever, but we already have 22,000 gold, and there's not really going to be a need for that money just yet. I promise. I really, really, really promise. So, long story short, I'm only going to start taking things that are higher value at this point, including flawless gems. So, the whole point of me saying that is we're not going to take the garnet. We will take any and all building materials, like the refined moonstone. We're not going to take the silver ring. I have to decide a value for the things that we're going to be taking. Probably around 500, I think. Yeah, I think 500 or maybe like 300 or higher. Anyways, here we have Madesi's silver ring. We will take that and we need to plant it on Bran Shay. And they've constructed this area for you to be able to do that pretty easily. As you can see, we can walk behind these barrels and place it right on Bran Shay. Now, of course, anytime we're about to break the law and there's a chance that we can get caught, we want to save the game, of course, and then pickpocket him. And you can see it says a 77% chance to steal, but I'm not sure if it tells us. I think it does, actually. If we go to apparel, Madesi silver ring, 80% chance to place. That's pretty good, but my luck is not the best in video games, if you guys haven't noticed. So we'll press X, and looked like it worked out. He got up immediately, so I got a little scared there, but it looks like everything's up on the up and up, or more specifically on the down and down.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
What's been going on?
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
So we're going to justify why Adrenoch joined some of these guilds. For the College of Winterhold, it was obvious. For the Dark Brotherhood, like I said, he has a dark side. And amongst other things that motivated him to join the Dark Brotherhood. For the Thieves Guild, he recognizes that to attain ultimate magical prowess, he's going to need certain tools that fall along the Thieves' skill tree, such as lockpicking to get into chests that might contain skill books or spell tomes that he's never read. And also the alchemy aspect, as I've mentioned in the past. And of course, just sneaking around when he can't take down enemies that are far too powerful. He recognizes that the Thieves Guild has a lot to offer, so that's why he'll join them. I can handle it.
Alright then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Oh, Brynjolf, I've already been to the Ragged Flagon, my friend, multiple times, in fact. So, let's take a look at our new quest. Taking care of business. Brynjolf has promised me work if I'm able to locate him at a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Judging from the dangerous nature of its location, it seems as though he's having me perform some type of initiation, but I can't be certain. Although I can be certain, because like I've said, we've already been to the Ragged Flagon, and everyone that would try to attack us is already dead. So, it's going to be pretty easy. We also have the Cornered Rat, and we could find Esbern if we're going to be down into the Ratway anyways. I'm deciding that right now. Just jump straight into the Thieves Guild, and notice the Thieves Guild on the top left there. To the left and to the right of taking care of business. It has a little key icon. Pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy, honestly, to enter the Ratway from here on out. I think we'll just jump into the Thieves Guild and then do this quest at some point. Alright, so locate Brynjolf at the Ragged Flagon, and while we're doing that, let's grab Muffle, it's already grabbed, and continue to cast this thing. You can see that the quest marker is directly below us. So let's hop over here. And here's the entrance to the Ratway. Sometimes it's hard to remember to cast Muffle, and at the same time it's like, we move slower. You guys are hearing it. I can't really talk while it's going on because the sound effect is so loud. And supposedly, I could obviously just edit each time for it to be lower and lower, but that would take so much time. That's not worth your time. That's not worth my time. Into the Ragged Flagon. Look how easy that was. If you remember, we set up a shortcut the last time we were here. So super mega easy, and also interestingly enough, we've already talked to Delvin Mallory.
Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
There's no handouts here. It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
I'd love to just hear Delvin go like, actually, Brynjolf, he's been here before. I've talked to him quite a bit. Oh man, each time I do that Delvin Mallory impression, it gets better and better, doesn't it? The sarcasm is thick. Don't know why I bothered. This place is a mess.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What did they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Will I get a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Any tips about Kirava?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
So they do. What's Helga's story?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
Any help with Bercy?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Also, while I'm here, Brynjolf, I'm looking for an old guy, probably hiding out in the Ratway.
Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Alright, find Esbern in the Ratway Warrens, and we will do that eventually.
Kill
that lighter.
It's not like we've got a whole bunch of dragons resurrecting to worry about, you know, especially the World Eater Alduin. Do we know that he's the World Eater yet? I don't think that we do, but I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge at this point. Hey, just FYI, guys, if you see a giant, interesting, black-scaled dragon that looks like it flew straight out of hell...
How you pay for
What?
meddling in the Thalmor's affair.
No way, is this the, Hold on. I'll kill you in a second. Well, literally a second. Let me quit fireballing. Here, you can have this. There you go. Now, just burn to death. Oh, you yield. Oh, now you yield. No, you know what? I don't yield too often. In fact... Damn you! You made me look like a fool, woman. I was gonna shout you to death, just like Ulfric did to King Torrig, but you made me look like a fool. Yeah, I was wondering if this was the Khajiit that we saw in the kitchen when we were posing as the Gourmand? No, the Khajiit we saw in the kitchen when we infiltrated the Thalmor embassy. It must be, right? Shivari, who has an elven dagger and Shivari's note. I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Riften in the next few days. Discretion is preferred, but elimination of the target is of the highest priority. The usual restrictions on exposure are lifted. You will be reassigned outside of Skyrim if necessary without penalty. Do not fail me. E. And the woman was named something that started with E, right? I'm wanting to say Esmeralda, but I know it was not that. I'm forgetting what her name was, but yeah, that must be who this is. We're going to take her body now, and we are going to place it on this tree stump so everyone knows not to mess with Adrenoch. Of course, how would they know that, though? Let's just pretend that they will know it somehow. Come on. There we go. Very nice. Very poetic. I forget what I was saying now before. Oh, yes. When you see a giant black-scaled dragon that looks like it flew straight out of hell, chances are it's a very, very important dragon, very powerful dragon, etc. And probably the antagonist of this game. Where am I going? I went the complete wrong way. I do this every time. I hate dungeons. I hate sewers. I hate labyrinths because of this. Because I always get turned around. And it's so annoying. And all these traps are activating. I already activated them, though. Oh my god, where's the shortcut? There it is. Did it activate the main quest again? No. So why is it telling me to go somewhere in that direction? There's no exit. If I remember right. Yeah, now it moved. Game trying to mess me up. Okay. Now, we have 3 people to intimidate. Bercy is the most fun. I think we'll save him for last. We'll start with Talon J to get to Kirava, although it's not giving me an option to fast travel because they're all in Riften anyways, but I wanted to see if we could fast travel to something that was closer. They're all in this direction. I guess we'll just start with whatever we see first, which is going to be the Bee and Barb. I think this one is Kirava, actually. Okay, so each one of these has an optional objective. Use Talon J to get to Kirava. This is Talon J.
What do you want?
You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
I wonder if that family actually exists in Morrowind, if some lineage exists. That'd be interesting.
If you'll excuse me, I
Here
have
for
other
a
things
room
to
or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Good. Now, wasn't that easy? Thanks for the 100 gold. That's all, Brynjolf. Oh, God. Adrenoch would just look at himself so far above these petty thieves. 100 gold. Meanwhile, in our inventory, we have 22,000. Into the pond, prawn.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
Actually, we're going to exit this conversation because what we want to do is take this thing, although we can't actually grab it or anything. What we need to do is like... Oh, yeah, we need to actually hit it. But casting a fireball in this very closed space would not be good. Hopefully we have some sort of... I think a pickaxe will work.
Stop! That's priceless!
Is it priceless?
Isn't happening.
Oh, it is happening.
I can't pay. I can't.
Oh, you totally can.
Word.
I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
I'll stop when you give me the money, Bercy.
Embarrassing.
Please, I don't have anything to pay you with.
Hey, watch it.
Don't destroy my urn.
Oh,
Too
my
late.
word.
No! That urn was priceless.
That was from Brynjolf. Get the message?
I can't believe you did that. You people are monsters. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Take your coin and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone.
Should have just gave me that gold from the get-go, buddy. Your priceless urn would have still remained intact. But it's too late for that. We've got one more stop to make before we end this episode. Let's equip Fireball again. Put those away. Don't want to scare the people before they give me the gold that we need. Although we kind of do. I mean, that's the whole point of intimidation, isn't it?
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
What? How does she know who we are already? I mean, obviously we're the listener of the Dark Brotherhood, but that's not common knowledge, except to the guards that somehow know. I have a message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever done it that way. Usually you do have to go find her Dibella statue, this one right here, and like steal it or take it or something. But looks like, because we did the other two first, maybe that's how it works with everybody, although I'm not remembering that. I've seen remember you have to do the optional objective for everybody. So that's fine, that works out. I'm totally fine with that. For the last minute of this episode, we will travel back to the Ratway a bit. I don't think we'll talk to Brynjolf, but I will talk to you people. And one of the things that I've been trying out with the Doom Let's Play, ironically, trying it out with Doom, the most brutal Let's Play I've done so far, I think. Unless you count Dark Souls. And you should always count Dark Souls. I've been trying a more relaxed, laid-back commentary style. It doesn't have the high energy that my commentary usually has, but it does have better pronunciation, better vocabulary. It's just more intelligent, you know what I'm saying? I can think about things before I say them. And if you've seen the Doom Let's Play, I've already talked about this to an extent. So if you haven't, which I'm assuming there's a lot that haven't because Skyrim is completely different. What do you guys think? You guys like this style of commentary better, or do you like just the high-octane, non-stop talking, sometimes I sound like an idiot commentary? Let me know, because I'm interested. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we will talk to Brynjolf and delve head first into the Thieves Guild. Technically, we haven't even started yet. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.